only get one go around. Let's make it a good go.
The thought that I should perhaps summarise these interviews. So here's a quick summary of Chris, a mate of mine. He's aged 58. He started working in the FIFO world maybe 3 years ago when he was 55. He's from the East Coast. He flies in and out of the East Coast. I think he's only paid from Perth to work though, so a lot of the time the East Coasters do need to fly themselves to Perth and then go from there, so factor that into your budget. He's happily married. He's had a life of self-employment, so working in the FIFO world and trade type of world. Not that you need a trade up here, he doesn't have one. So he's pretty much started again as well with his working life experience. He's working on tickets. He's got a bunch of good tickets. I think he said he's riggers, forklifts, and a bunch of others, I'm sure. But yeah, without a trade. So you don't necessarily need a trade to get up here and get into this way of life. So anyway, enjoy the following clip. Yeah, I'll bring some more to you. If you've got any questions that you'd like to know about the FIFO world that are not covered in these interviews, please leave a comment and I'll put it on my interview list. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Okay, so welcome to another version of my gallivanting journey with some FIFO worker interviews. This is my mate Chris.
Hello everyone.
We pretty much started working together out on Barrow Island. You would have been about 12 months in now as well?
12 months next month.
12 months next month?
Yeah, so 11th month.
Righto.
Yeah.
How are you finding it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
What are you doing?
Electrical TA.
TA?
And fortunately enough, the company I'm working for have a laser engraver, and that was part of my business enterprising days quite a few years ago. So I'm looking after the laser engraving as well. Storeman. And
you wouldn't have planned on that before you came up here, would
no,
you?
not at all.
Thought
it was
you'd
nice little niche.
Getting some use out of that.
Yeah, nice little niche.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's the way this stuff rolls. You don't always know where you're going to end up. You start with a plan, an idea, and it just evolves into something else.
And I think it's also opportunity.
Yeah.
If you're willing, if you set the plan, but opportunity, and I've always been like this, you always take the opportunity.
Yep.
If it sits well with you, you go.
Yeah, absolutely. You see, and that's a big part of what gets us all where we end up to, I suppose, is recognising an opportunity that's going to be good for you or work for you, and go from there. Yeah. Try and take it and jump in. So I've got a few questions here for Chris. We're just going to run through and hopefully get some interest from you. If you've got any questions you think I should be asking some other FIFO workers with other interviews I do, leave some questions in the comments down below, and I'll add them to my interview lists as we go. Also, if you want to catch these other episodes that are coming up with FIFO workers, do the subscribe and like thing, and share with others that you might think might be interested. So we got onto your background there, mate. What's your plan? Why are you doing this? What made you come over here?
Well, where do you start?
That's a big one.
Yeah, it is a big one.
Yeah.
I operated a business in central Victoria for just over 25 years.
Yep.
And mainly that was my virtually out of school years. And had
straight out of school, yeah.
Well, not straight out of school. I worked with my father in an industry which I carried on with as a sole operator.
Yep.
Back in 1991.
Yep.
And that was ended up being a pretty successful business for 25 years. But at that stage, after 25 years, I was married, had 2 children, and the family suggested it was time to sell up and go for a bit of a break. So I decided that was probably a good move, and so we sold the business in 2016, and did a trip around Australia for 12 months, and then relocated from Central Victoria after that adventure, and landed in Lennox Head, just
Nice.
15-20k south of Byron Bay, which was a beautiful place.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so we had some ambition to have another business, so we purchased another business, a manufacturing business, where my wife and I could work together again.
Yep.
And that carried on for around 5 years with me participating in it. The two of us working there, and then some part-time people. And during COVID, or after COVID I should say, our distributors, which are retailers around Australia, started closing their doors through hardship and financial hardships.
Okay.
And so that affected our turnover greatly, and I needed another opportunity, and that's where this FIFO gig came into play. My son, who's an electrician, was living in Port Hedland. He left home and went to work in Port Hedland with his best mate as an electrician at a company, a Ripper company actually, and he said it to me. He said, "Dad, why don't you give it an opportunity? Take an opportunity, and I'll get you a foot in the door."
Righto.
So I thought about it for around about 6 months, and my wife and I spoke about it, and made a decision to take the opportunity.
So it had never been on the cards. You'd never given it any thought in the past.
No, never.
It's funny how that happens.
It's funny. We saw the FIFO huts when we travelled around Australia, and thought, "Wow, has these dudes living in these?" Anyway, completely unskilled in any type of enterprise with in this case iron ore. At the end of the iron ore tail, that is, not the mining side of it, but the shiploading end of it.
Which is a beauty of this FIFO life as well. Is
Exactly.
you don't need trades or experience. You got to have the will to work. Obviously,
participate, willing to learn new skills, and so I was really nervous. Given this gig a go at 55, I think I might have been.
Yeah, there you go.
And the job entailed actually moving to Port Hedland.
Yep.
So I'm literally leaving home.
Yeah.
My wife running the business still, and set up camp with my son and his best mate, and that's how I started the gig.
And that's how you got in. So your son found the work for you and got you in, and you're a TA, so a trade assistant.
That's correct, yes.
And from what I gather, you guys are paid pretty well too, right? It's only a couple of bucks under the Sparky rate, yeah?
Well, I didn't go as a Sparky.
You weren't a Sparky
electrician's
TA? Right.
I literally called the superintendent, and he asked me about my skills, and they were completely polar opposites to what was required. Being a business owner and having those type of skill sets, operating businesses and staff and things, weren't really in the line of what he was looking for.
Yep.
So he suggested I do a riggers course, which I think a lot of beginners do.
Okay.
Men and women, young and old.
Yep.
And so I did that, and I already had my forklift ticket. I've got a few other little tickets they suggested.
Tickets are key, hey?
Tickets are the key, because you're versatile. Yeah. And versatility is a key when you're looking at this type of industry. You haven't got a specific trade. Yeah. And so I like I said, very nervous, but I slotted straight in there, and I've got a pretty good work ethic. It's, working for yourself, you learn to clean the toilets and empty the bins, because someone's got to do it. Yeah.
And you're also a very personable fella as well. You get along with everyone on site and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I got along with 99% of the people I got along with.
No, you can't please all the people all the time. But I saw something about you can't please all the people, but you can certainly piss them all off.
Yeah. So I slotted in there, and I seriously enjoyed it. It was amazing. Yeah, cool. Working for someone else, taking that pressure off me. Yeah. But the fun I had with meeting people and the new skills I developed and the interesting aspect of iron ore I loved it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Coming from someone that's been self-employed pretty much the entirety of your life, to coming off and up here and working on a good wage, and just having that pressure relief too.
Very, very good wage.
That would be appealing.
They look after you greatly. So I lived in Port Hedland for 19 or 20 months, and it was getting difficult on the relationship, because we had a target, we had a goal, we needed to do something, and we're taking action. But Living away from your wife or going home every 3 months was a fair task.
Yeah.
And as it turned out, when my wife said to me, when things need to change, what do you think about what you're doing? And I said, well, I actually love it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So she said, well, if you love it, you need to change your roles and get into a FIFO where you're home more often.
Yeah.
And my son stepped in again.
Yep.
And landed me a job with a company as an electrical TA.
Yep. And that was out on Barrow where we
Island,
met.
which we met.
Yeah, cool.
And again, another group of great blokes and women, young and old.
Yeah.
And then I'm 57.
Oh, yeah.
No. When I got that gig, 57.
Oh,
So
right.
I'm older than that now.
Yeah, well, that was 12 months ago.
And so that's where I've slotted into Barrow Island.
Yeah, cool. Well, there you go. It's one of those windy roads again, isn't it? An opportunity pops up, you grab it, and you find yourself in a spot where you would never have thought you'd be. And the FIFO gig can do that, and it's touching on family life and the pressures and strains that it can do on that. It's not for everyone, it's not for every situation, but this is about if you're interested and you're wanting to get into it. It's never too late. You can start whenever you want. Start fresh, start again.
Yeah, to me, later for me personally was better.
It was better, yeah. Well, that's true too for me too, because I'm at another cycle of life where your kids are grown up.
Yes.
I found myself single again, so I was free to go.
Yes.
Whereas maybe at the start, when you're starting to have kids and things, that would be a bit tougher with strains on relationships and
the other thing that I think my employers were surprised with was that having a good work ethic and understanding that things need to be done and enjoying yourself, no matter what type of skill or role you have. Our roster was 13 days on, 1 day off.
Yeah.
And that went on month after month after month.
Through the heat of summer. That's something we need to touch on too.
Heat of summer of Port Hedland.
Yeah.
But I actually enjoyed it. I was up here and I worked. I still had fun with my son. And you enjoy a few little perks. So you go out for dinner, and even though you're home in bed early, or you have a few beers.
Yep.
But I did limit my social.
Yeah, and I find that too.
Time.
Yeah, and my body clock has kind of shifted to early nights and early mornings.
Exactly.
So, I struggle to stay up past 8:30 these days.
Exactly.
But,
we're about to go out for dinner, and we'll be home by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right. It's getting late. It's nearly 20 to 7.
Yeah.
So we covered your roster. Now, where are you flying in and flying out from, and how are you finding that? Does work pay the whole way?
No. As a TA, I do pay my own flights from the East Coast to Western Australia.
Yep.
And then they cover whatever flights are included from Perth onwards. So Barrow Island, they supply the flight, and at the moment I'm doing a contract in Port Hedland again, so I can catch up with my son and daughter-in-law and my now grandchild.
That's right. Congratulations, Paddy, and I've forgotten his partner's name. Eden. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're so I'm loving living up here at the moment. But I'm actually doing a FIFO gig from Port Hedland rather than living here full time. So no, I pay for my own flights
from the East Coast to Perth.
So I budgeted that in taking the offer. And that works out well.
And that's the thing. You weigh all that up. You put all that in your budget, as you said. And you still work out pretty well because you're paying for absolutely nothing when you're at work, right? You don't have to spend a cent if you don't want to.
That's correct.
Which a lot of the time you don't. I've been up here, the end of this swing, I'll be here for 2 weeks.
Barrow had great food.
Yeah.
Great sweets.
The desserts are too. Yeah, the gut's feeling that.
And every now and then the boss would put on a few beers for everyone. So
it was. It was great, and it is great. So yeah, it's one of those things you can really get away with living on the smell of an oily rag, and if you've got a goal or something, and we've all got a reason for being up here.
Yes.
I think that's key for being up here and having some longevity up here is having that reason why you're doing it. And that makes a big difference, hey?
Yeah.
Because
Well,
the summers are bloody hot.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never sweated so much before in my life. In that shipping container. Remember in that shipping container last summer?
Yeah.
Oh, just swimming in the shirt.
I'm actually used to it up here now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you go
You
back.
put aircon in the container in the end, didn't you?
Yeah, we've got aircon in there.
Yeah.
Going home, I get a bit of a chill.
Yeah, I know.
Around 24.
Yeah.
Anyway, the climate in Australia is so good everywhere. It's
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta-
And these
you gotta be
nights,
resilient.
the temperatures on these nights and stuff are just
Gorgeous.
bloody beautiful.
Yeah.
Not that we're often out at night. So we touched on how you're finding it and how your wife is finding it while you're not around as well.
She enjoys it a lot more now that I'm off and I'm home.
Yeah, because
on a
you're
regular
now
basis.
going to a 2-and-2 roster as well.
That's correct,
That's
yeah.
right. Yep. How was she with the 2-and-1 roster?
Yeah, loved it.
Still was okay.
Still loved it, as long as I was coming home.
Yeah,
I wasn't coming home for 3 months at a time.
Yeah.
So now I'm home twice a month, or once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, nearly twice a month.
Yeah.
But it's a regular basis. But you know, and also if I fly to Melbourne to catch up with the rest of the family, she can fly. She flies down as well.
Yep.
Or she's been to Perth when we stay in Perth for a week.
Yeah,
so it's changed our lifestyle, and
you get lots of mini holidays too,
you
right?
get lots of mini holidays.
Yeah.
So I actually enjoy it a great deal. And when I get asked by my wife, how long do you want to do this for now? And I said, well, I can do it for as long as I'm still happy doing it.
Still
so
going.
my 3-year goal has now changed to probably 5.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm worried about with mine as well, is kicking the can down the road, because we are living pretty well at the same time. But you know what I've been thinking and saying to friends, family, anyone who wants to listen is, you know what, if I take another couple of years to get where I want to go, this is a pretty good way of doing it.
It is an excellent way, particularly your way, travelling.
Yeah.
Going back to a caravan and surfing, and it's just beautiful.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. South Lafroy last time was amazing. Swimming with the dolphins and the sharks.
I love the photos and videos, mate.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Well, I think we'll wrap this up, mate. We'll go and get a beer, hey?
Great.
Beer and a feed.
Yeah.
And
so guys or women, if you want to have a go, it's really simple. As long as you put your mind to it and have a goal and understand that it's a completely different way of life, and I think most people would enjoy it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You discover a whole new way of life doing this. Hey?
And brilliant people.
FIFO lifestyle. It's a thing.
Yeah. Brilliant people.
Yeah. Cool people. We're all in it together, doing different things for different reasons. But you know, everyone's pretty cruisy. It's not probably the old Wild West that it used to be. Hey?
No, like Steve's stories. Remember those?
Yeah. That's right. Some crazy times. But let's wrap it up, mate. We'll go and grab that beer. Thanks for watching. Do the subscribe and like thing. There'll be lots more interviews with plenty of other people from all walks of life in the FIFO world. Thanks for joining us.
See you guys.
See you next time.